Hello, I'm Father Al McMenamy, a Marianist of the Society of Mary, and I'm here at our retreat center out in Wildwood. When I was ordained, 1967, the retreat center opened that year, and I was able to be here for the opening. We've been sharing the last couple of days about Mary as Mother of God and our Mother, according to the scriptures. Did Mary say a lot? Did anybody quote her, take it down? We do know of 4 instances that happened that are recorded. And so we've been trying to share those because that's supposedly factual. And then from there, we take off in our imagination and try to dream what else could have happened in Mary's life. The first event was the Annunciation, and second reflection had been on the Visitation, and the last time we had shared about the loss and the finding of Jesus in the temple. Today we'd like to share the 4th time when we believe Mary actually said something that they remembered and wrote it down, and that is the wedding feast of Cana in St. John's Gospel. And that's a very important and eventful scene for us as Marianists, for our lay Marianists, for our sisters, our brothers, and priests. And so we have this scene, and again, the imagination is really critical for this celebration of the wedding at Cana, the marriage. Remember a little bit of the Jewish custom? The ceremony is going on in Cana. Well, of course, Mary supposedly was the first one invited. It says Mary was there, and then it's almost like a footnote. It says, and Jesus and the disciples were also invited. Aha, maybe was that why the wine ran out? Facetiously. But anyway, so the women are on one side, the men are on the other side during the celebration, according to custom. At one point, Mary, she's in the kitchen. Where is she? But she's moving around, especially among the women, and probably the kitchen, and hears people kind of whispering, they're running out of wine already. And the celebration has only been going a day or two, and usually they would go a week. And so Mary has a reflective moment. Oh my goodness, the young bride, the groom, what's going to happen? Talk about embarrassment that can happen into everybody's life, especially when there's supposed to be a huge celebration and something starts to undercut that. So Mary, being the mother, and mother of whom? Jesus of Nazareth, Son of God, my son. If Mary's faith was kicking in at all, that was happening there. And so she thinks, believes, from the depths of her being, I think. And so she makes a huge gesture. She crosses an imaginary line from the women's side over to the men, where Jesus is. And that was unheard of. Talk about gutsy. That's our mother, Mary. And she goes over to Jesus. Jesus, Yeshua, they have no wine. And we know part of that conversation then, well, woman, what's